This woman is my lucky charm.
Look at that. So, my Wi-Fi wasn't working.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I am currently trying to walk to another hotel. Here's our OOTD. Gosh, my camera's uneven. Little slip dress action here. These are the only shoes I brought with me. So these are the shoes we're wearing. That's what's happening. And guess what? I also didn't bring a purse. So now that's also happening. But you know what? All that's important is that I get there, because I have to figure out somebody to find me to call a cab. Okay, I am currently trying to walk to another hotel to get them to help me to order a taxi because nobody was in the office in mine. I hope this goes well.
Hey guys, we're here.
I can't believe we made it. Literally after all it took, that taxi. Oh my gosh. Thank God.
Surprised.
That was, guys, we took a journey to get here. Let me just say, but we're here and let me show you what it looks like. Look at this. This is lovely. It's a beautiful night. Oh, who are these ladies? They're all in white. I don't know who this is.
Oh, these are some of the candidates already.
Oh my gosh.
If I'm not mistaken. Oh, no.
Oh wait, no, they should be backstage. I literally can't believe we made it from LA to Poland.
Yes.
Look at
I'm
us.
with Dani Walker. Hello, everyone.
Miss and Mister Supranational are definitely a show that you want to arrive to early. Right here we saw the Miss Poland Supranational contestants arriving to watch the show. But what I really liked about this is that they had this great outdoor seating area. They brought in a food truck, so everybody was there getting a bite to eat, having a drink, hanging out, meeting one another, or taking pictures by the step and repeat. It was such a fun event. When the doors opened, everyone went inside to take their seats, and what I learned is that this venue is an outdoor amphitheater, so it is not insulated. If I could go back and change one thing, I would have brought a wrap with me, because as it got later into the night, it did get really chilly, even though it's in the summertime. It's starting!
This is it!
Thanks to Hoselli, we had VIP seating for the finale, but there are some pros and cons to this that I want you to think about. The huge pro is that you get to be very close to the contestants, and we were sitting on the outside edge of the row, so we were so close to them, and it was a really, really cool perspective. The con to this is during crowning, when you'll actually see the crowning from behind. Depending on your perspective, your view could be blocked from the outgoing title holder, from some of the contestants on stage as well. So it's not the best view of crowning, but it is a really, really great view for the rest of the entire show. If you really care about watching the crowning, I would suggest getting the seats that are directly in front of the end of the runway. I feel like you'll have an incredible perspective of the show, especially of the crowning. I personally loved where we sat though, because my coaching client, Miss Kenya, placed in the top 12, which is actually the highest historical ranking for any Miss Kenya at the Supranational organization. So I was very proud of her, and as it turns out, she was standing on our side of the stage during the announcements. So it was this really special moment. I got to wave hi to her and say hello during the show, so I loved that.
Platform to influence the world. And climate change.
The other upside of these seats, if you're like me and you enjoy singers and dancers, you'll have a great view of all of the performers. And I have to say, I was so impressed by all of them. I rewatched the show online, and I felt like watching it online could not capture the actual energy in the room and what it was like in person. So going in person, there's this huge benefit of getting this live experience of amazing entertainers, and I much prefer watching live than I do watching that part of any pageant on a screen. Here is the back view that I was talking about. So I didn't get to see the expression on the contestants' faces while they were answering their onstage questions. Luckily, I was able to go back and watch the show online, yes, of course, but it would have been really nice to see that live. I hope that in the future they actually project that on the screens behind the contestants or on the side like they do at Miss Universe. I think that would be a really nice touch. And then, of course, here is the crowning moment as well. Not the best view. Strangely enough, if you watch my Miss USA 2021 vlog, you will know that I was sitting beside Elle Smith's dad, who won Miss USA, who represented Kentucky. And this year I was actually sitting by Team South Africa. And so it's kind of this funny trend in my vlogs lately. I happen to be sitting by the winners. After crowning, I also got this clip of her doing her first walk, which was really cute. South Africa won, by the way, if you didn't catch that. And if you want to see the full show recap, I'll also link that for you as well.
Look at you! Oh my goodness, I am so proud. How do you feel?
Great. I cannot believe my first international pageant and I placed. It's good.
Yes, exactly. So proud of you. You look very beautiful on stage. I was just like, screaming for you.
And of course all the hard work that we put in.
Oh my gosh. You don't even know. You don't even know all the work. Yes, and I wasn't even me. It was all you. So.
No. In the interview we missed it. I thought that was my best interview.
You gotta tell me more about it after, but you spoke so well too on stage. Like the butterfly reference, I thought it was super smart. Oh gosh,
that's because my dress was supposed to look like a butterfly, but
which when you said it, I was like, yes. It came through. It made sense.
It's my lucky charm.
Wait, every time you come on the vlog, South Africa wins.
Just one. This woman is my lucky charm. From now on, South Africa is not traveling to an international pageant without Miss Dani Walker.
Every time we're together.
I haven't seen her in 3 years.
But we were both at Miss Universe
In Atlanta.
2019 when Zoe won.
And that's the first night we met.
That's when we met in person, yeah.
And now, 3 years later, I see her here.
South Africa
Dani is our lucky charm,
Again.
people. You are coming everywhere with me. I'm putting you in my pocket.
Oh, I'm thrilled. I cannot wait. Congratulations,
Thank
though.
you, my love.
Oh my
Thank
gosh.
you.
It's so
Thank
much
you.
work. We ended up at the after party. And this is a great party, I must say, because there is food. Look at that. Do I know all of what I'm eating? No. But am I thrilled? Yes. I tried to do the recap for Supra, and that clearly is not meant to be right now because my Wi-Fi wasn't working, and now I am on the hunt for lunch. Hopefully, I can find an ATM, have some cash so I can catch a cab, and I can take that to Joselli's hotel, and then we can go together to Mr. Supranational tonight. Don't know how that's gonna happen, but just going with it, praying it will. I grabbed a kebab thing. Tried to get water. They didn't have any. They said go to the store. The store is closed. Things are going well. And now I'm gonna go look for an ATM.
I got directions for an ATM, but when I looked at the distance, I realized there was not enough time to walk there and get back to my hotel with enough time to get ready for the show. Lesson learned in Poland, when you can get cash somewhere, because in a lot of places, they only accept cash.
I'm ready. I could not stand to be as cold as I was yesterday. I had to bring the jean jacket. This is ridiculous. Hi. Is it for Danielle? I think we're very early right now.
Where are you? You can come in.
But we're here. It's not as crowded, and I like that it's not as windy today. It's so nice.
Joselli is also the director for El Salvador, so we went in a little bit early because he had to talk to his title holder, and as you can see here, he did a little media interview, and then we had a little bit of open space, so I went ahead and just practiced my walk, did a couple spin turns and things, you know. You just gotta keep it fluid because I got clients to teach. The show began, and this was my first time seeing an international men's pageant, and I was so blown away. They opened with this West Side Story opening number. Not only were the contestants there, but they also incorporated dancers. I thought it was super fun, very, very well put together. I talked about this more in my Mr. Supranational recap, which you can check out as well, but I was very surprised that the swimsuit competition for the men just didn't feel like a sexy swimsuit show, which I think that female pageants are a little sexier. The men's version of this felt a little just more fun. The guys overall do not seem quite as competitive as the women, I will say that. They seem to be a little bit more easygoing with the entire competition, but overall it's still very competitive and it's so fun to watch. I was just really honestly surprised by the entire production and how much I enjoyed it. Once again, they had top-notch performances. I love that they had this James Bond theme performance as well as this other one where there was fire on stage, and yes, it was very, very hot sitting next to some of the flames. So it was a really great show though overall, and the contestants seemed to have a lot of fun with it too. I thought the segment of the show where the guys walked out in red outfits was so well done, very unique. Of course, they all looked incredible in their evening wear. And then you're gonna see that because of where I was sitting, I wasn't able to see the front of the crowning. I watched from behind. But regardless of that, still a super fun show. Congratulations to Cuba for winning.
You did a good job. You did a good job.
So proud.
You did a good job.
Rico!
You did a good job, Puerto Rico.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for all.
You were amazing.
Espectacular.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias. Desde la preliminar lo hiciste divino.
Okay, we're done. Miss and Mister Supranational. Today is actually the Polish pageant for the misses, but I'm not going to stay for that one. I'm going to head back to Krakow, and I'll also say a travel tip, always bring a cozy sweater that you like. I saw some bloggers talking about bringing like a chunky knit sweater that they like, and I think that's cool if you plan on wearing it out for an outfit. I don't really plan on wearing sweater outfits, but I do like them for travel. Some hotels are really cold, or just casual outfits like this. So just a little travel tip. This is one of my favorite things ever to bring, but don't bring a really chunky one though, like a really, really thick one, I would say, if you're gonna bring a casual sweater or sweatshirt like this, because I have some really thick ones and you're just gonna lug it around and it won't really fit in your carry-on. So a more lightweight, soft one is perfect. One more view for the road. Gosh, it's so beautiful.
Walking my suitcase downhill, so much better than uphill. So much better. It almost walks itself. Oh, what a great way to start the day.
I walked down the hill to the bus stop that dropped me off. The first thing I did was make sure that I was at the Flix bus stop because that is the type of bus that I was taking, and then I checked the line number to make sure I was at the correct bus stop. I sat there for a while. I ate one of my favorite protein bars that I have discovered in Europe, amazing Go Protein in chocolate and peanut butter. I just enjoyed the sunshine for a little bit. The downtown area is super cute. And then my bus arrived, but it arrived across the street. I wasn't sure if it was mine, so just in case I walked across to check the number of the bus line that is posted on the front of the bus, and it was indeed my bus. So whenever you're taking buses, especially in foreign countries, make sure that you check up on those things and those little details, because if I hadn't gotten up to check, I would not have made my bus. That's it for this vlog. I appreciate you joining me, and I hope that you took a moment to subscribe and hit that notifications bell. Be sure to tune into the next one that'll be in Krakow, Poland.